Release the Kraken!
But there are now awesome new monsters of the deep.
Kraken Nation, welcome to episode 11 of the Kraken's Lair. I'm your host, Mr. Bubba Matt, and for the time being, the Seattle Kraken's losing streak came to a screeching halt, at least until yesterday. But I'll get to that part later. But first off, our two games earlier this week at home, where we had two big wins. This past Sunday, we defeated the Washington Capitals 5-2. So the game was tied in the first period of the game. The game was tied in the first period. But then the second period, the Kraken just started rolling. So, in the first period, Jared McCann scored the first goal for the Kraken, tying the game up at 1 apiece. Then the second period, the rest was history, as 3 goals were scored. The first one in the second period was scored by Jaden Schwartz. Next was Adam Larson, and the third, Cal John Croc. Forgive me if I butchered the last name, but yeah, I think John Croc. So those were the guys that scored a goal each in the second period, giving the Kraken a big 4-1 lead. Then came the third period, where the Kraken scored 1 goal, won by Yanni Gourde. And of course, the Capitals scored on that period too. By one, I believe, was the future legend himself, Alex Ovechkin. So again, the Kraken beat the Capitals 5-2 in that game. But why stop there? Let's keep the winning streak going. What winning streak? Anyway, our next game was against one of the top NHL teams this season, the Carolina Hurricanes. So, the first period, the Canes scored the first goal from Brendan Smith, which gave the Hurricanes the lead 1-0 in the first period. Then came the second period, where here's the thing. Only one goal was scored in each period. The first period went to the Hurricanes, but the next 2 periods were from the Kraken. And Jared McCann scored the first goal for the Kraken in the second period. And the third period, Marcus Johansson sealed the deal for the Kraken, thus giving the Kraken an upset win, by far the biggest win in franchise history, over the Carolina Hurricanes 2-1. So that was really freaking awesome there. But with every good thing, it usually never lasts long. And yesterday's game was living proof of that, as the Kraken traveled to Tampa Bay to take on the Lightning, where they got shut out 3-0. One goal each period, all scored by the Lightning themselves. So, first goal was from the Lightning's Pierre-Edouard Bellemare. Hope I said that right. Second period, Ross Colton scored, and the third period, Steven Stamkos scored a goal for himself. So, I mean, thus far, this wasn't really a bad week. Honestly, I really did not expect the Kraken to win against the Capitals and the Hurricanes. Let me just call it like it is, all right? But I'm glad they did. So there is one last game for this week, and it's once again on the road. And this time we face the Florida Panthers. So who's to say how this game's gonna go out, how this game's gonna play out? But the Panthers record are 14-3-3. Yeah, so we have another tough competition ahead of us tonight. And that game starts at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And the Kraken's record right now is 6-13-1. So they have one overtime game. From the way it looks, it's not looking good for the Kraken. But we were able to beat the Hurricanes. So hopefully we'll get another upset win. Hopefully we'll beat the Panthers. I hope we do. But we'll see what happens tonight. So, let me guys know what you think about this week so far for the Kraken. Comment down below and let me get your feedback. And thanks for checking out this episode of the Kraken's Lair. So, if you wish to be notified on when uploads are available on the channel, feel free to hit that subscribe button and tap that notification bell so you don't miss an upload. So until next Saturday, you guys have a good one. Go Kraken!